Hello, welcome back. The percolator working out really well. I really like the coffee it makes, better than the coffee maker that I had, which broke. It's been a while. We got sick. My kids all got sick, and then I got sick. It was not fun, and it wasn't even that bad, but it is what it is. And so here is what we're dealing with now. Because when I wasn't sick, it was raining. It's been raining more than it has ever rained here. The last time I watered the garden was like very early spring. I think I watered the garden twice this year, probably, or maybe 3 times or something like that. But it was like very early spring I watered, and then have not watered since. And I can't remember another year where that's happened, which is fine. But being sick and kind of out of commission for like 2 weeks with rain and all that, it's just my garden, no. On a happier front, homeschooling has been going really well, and so that's good. So I feel like accomplished in that way, even if the garden looks the way it does right now. I think it's gonna rain again today. I don't know if I planted these. I mean, I didn't plant any of this disastrous mess. There's stuff underneath there. Can you have sage underneath here? I can kind of see it. Like, look at, there it is. Fight, sage, fight! Mostly, I need to come out and harvest whatever's in here. The basil, I really wanted to harvest basil because last year I didn't, and I felt upset about it in the winter when I went and I wanted basil, and I was like, oh, I have none. So I really need to pick some basil. I also have pretty flowers. We have flowers. A lot of these, which I don't remember what they are, as you know, but there's a lot of them. They're like cherry tomatoes, but they're kind of a little bit bigger than cherry tomatoes. Ah, gross. Ew. See, this is how much it's been raining. Look at this huge bucket. Oh, I did want to check on my experiment. So when we were pruning the tomatoes, I took some of the stuff that we chopped up and I just put them in a bucket with some water, which is totally gross and nasty now, and most of them are dead, but this one looks like it might be alive. Yep, roots, and actually quite a few of them have been putting out roots. Look at that. So they look awful, but like, I think I might go ahead and plant them anyway and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? And then this was, goodness, I should be wearing my boots right now and I'm not. These are the peppers that we planted from just like the store-bought peppers. We just took the seeds out and planted them, and they're finally getting some peppers on them. Every year when I plant peppers, like, they usually don't come in until like October. I don't know, they're always very late. And this year I was like, I'm gonna get a jump on this and we're really gonna have some. But what happened is, like, the bushes, like, the plants are bigger than I've ever had them. Like, they look super healthy, but they didn't actually make peppers sooner than they did in years past. So I guess, like, no matter what, this is the time they make peppers. But at least they're bigger, healthier plants. So maybe we'll get more peppers. Oh, there's one that looks kind of, that's exciting. So they are starting to kick them out. So that's good. There's another little one. I don't know. I thought they would make peppers earlier, but instead, I guess the plants just got bigger, which is fine. Ugh. Ugh. No, we're just not going to talk about any of the rest of the garden right now. Ooh, more green beans. I put up probably like 15 quarts of green beans. So I need to come out and pick whatever's left, which is not much. And then I have those dragon tongue beans, which are way over there, which they started coming in right when I got sick, so I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what they look like, but you know what's good about that is I can just let them go and be like, I meant to grow them as dried beans. Just let them, hopefully they dry, although with the rain, I don't know that they will. I think I'll probably just pick them. Blah, 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 blah. I'm talking too much. So I do want to tell you one exciting thing that happened. Remember when I was like, if I'm meant to have a horse, it'll just drop in my lap? Well, like 2 days later, I came outside. Guys, I told you that it wouldn't be my choice, that it would just happen. Guess what? told you if someone just fell in my lap that I'd take them. Here they are in my backyard. Someone's probably gonna come looking for them. Maybe I won't tell anybody they're here for a while. Easy, easy, easy. Not really, I had to give them back. So mostly, I don't know if you know this, but I have a YouTube channel, and I kind of stopped posting on it when I got sick, because you wouldn't believe this, but I'm an introvert. As an introvert, like even being on camera, even talking, like expends a certain amount of energy, and I just like couldn't do that. And I find that the longer I went without posting something, the less likely it was that I was going to post something. So definitely just need to get back on it and do it. But I am giving myself grace, because people get sick and you're not a machine, and you can't do it all, and you can't power through. And it was upsetting because I had like all these grand plans of like what I was going to do, and I was going to make these videos and do this stuff, and then it just like, that's okay. Also, I find when I'm physically ill, especially, I tend to get this mindset of like, it has always been this way, it will always be this way, which is, I know is a lie. Like, just when I'm sick, it's like, no, this will end and you'll feel better again. But when I'm in it, I'm like, this is it. I am always going to feel like this, tired or hurting or whatever. And it really doesn't help, certainly doesn't help like your mental space to think that way. So if you're going through something, I don't know, aren't we all going through something at some point in time? Doesn't mean it's always going to be this way. I find that a helpful thing to remember. Even when I don't really believe it in the moment, I can be like, no, I know that's true because that's happened before. So I know that there's an end to this and that things will get better. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I mean, maybe come over and help me harvest some stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we can do, but mostly I just need to put up a video, because if I don't know that I will again. So I'm gonna just go do that, and you can enjoy the percolated coffee, hang out, pick some tomatoes, and then we'll be more regular about these chats. So thanks for coming over. I'm feeling much better.